irrespective of their education background, they were kind of, taken into apprenticeship to give them the basic training, get them to a level where they become slightly productive, and then, create that workforce for themselves. How do you think that apprenticeship could possibly help the organization to create talent, which is essential for the future, or for the running, for the business in the current scenario, and for the future as well? So, first of all, do you think that apprenticeship plays a pivotal role in future proofing the businesses? And if yes, then how? Maybe you could share some of your practices that your organization, adopted. And Mr. Sriram, I think you were saying something about it, that how your organizations got into digitization stuff. And maybe if you could throw light on the apprenticeship, how you could maintain the continuity, for the business through the apprenticeship. Sir, you are on mute.
Sorry. So essentially, right, I'm a great believer and also a beneficiary of the apprentice program. I think especially during the pandemic time, I realized this is the real support. So what it helps is, it gives you enormous flexibility. It makes takes the load out of the recruitment team. It also creates a need. Right? If I know I'm going to onboard after 2 months, I can tell them, hey, look, on 2 months from now, we are going to take you. Right? Accordingly, you need to get trained on ABC. So, plus the help of, we are able to train people digitally. They can get trained sitting at their home, is an enormous advantage. I think, it's a real blessing that, we are able to pursue this and, continue to benefit out of this apprentice program. And it helps us to give flexibility and also identify talent, group talent, and also give us plan ahead that after 3 months I will get people, so many people which I can plan right now. I think that's my single largest benefit, I would say.
Actually, yes, we never realized that the kind of shifts that we will have, or the kind of flexibility levels that we would require in creating the right size of manning in each of our hotels. So one thing which we were doing was, we were investing in the apprentice program, and we were encouraging hotels to have apprentices in place. And what we also realized is that when there was a sudden need in certain location for people, the apprentice actually they proved to be a boon for us, because we were able to quickly get them on board, because they had gone through certain levels of training. They were accustomed to the function, the processes. So that was a great advantage that we saw. Also, I think from a future proofing or a future perspective, what's going to happen, as I foresee that as business picks up, as things come back to normal, a lot of assets are going to be under tremendous stress, and we need to be innovative in how we scale up, and how there will always be this pressure, at least for us in HR, to say that we need to keep costs contained, and we need to be able to control the manning levels while not letting the cost spiral up. So I think there's a huge opportunity. Where there's and that flexibility can definitely come via apprentice, and I think it will be a win-win, because one is that if we sort of look at various ways of engaging and continuing with apprentice, it will help the organization from a cost perspective, and it will also be beneficial for the for the apprentice from a long-term perspective. So I think that's where there are advantages that I think we're going to see.
Yeah, I think it plays very important role if I talk about apprenticeship. So if we think about year back when the pandemic has started, there was major impact on availability of workers. We have seen, like, industries have experienced those things. So here, not only hiring a talent with the help of apprenticeship, I could say for employer and for employee both. I would suggest here people who are going to join and the employer, this is going to actually create a good talent pool for an employer, very hassle-free process, cost-effective process, not much, statutory compliance that we have to follow for our people. We have to just hire, we have to just give opportunity for people here. They could onboard with us. They could, the company, on the basis of the projects or on the basis of the product, we could train them. And the basis of their skills and knowledge and the training, we could define their future, we could, onboard those people on the company payroll. So somewhere I think that this is going to play a very important role, because in near future, we could see, if this kind of situations would be there or it would remain same. So I could see the apprenticeship is going to play a very important role in terms of, it's a very hassle-free. First of all, it's very hassle-free process. No need to, follow any manual process. A lot of manual process interventions are not there. First of all, it's a very automated process. Second, it's very cost-effective. If you're going to hire anyone in the market, as compared to apprenticeship program, you are paying higher cost. And if you're going to hire any freshers,